G'day world, Chris Hogan and Andrew Grote coming to you live from Me Media Studio here at Burleigh Heads for episode 80 of Get Fact Up. And today we're talking about...
the new mobile update for Google, the Google search.
Look out, peeps. Are you in for some trouble if you don't get this right?
So last year, Google rolled out what everyone affectionately named Mobilegeddon, where it started marking down people's websites or penalising people's websites that didn't have mobile friendliness. So that's been in effect for probably a year now, I'd say. And the way that worked, it would check your website, see if it was mobile friendly. If it wasn't mobile friendly, you would be pushed further down the results. So that's been going for a bit, and we've said that before, that you really need to take that seriously, because they're only going to get more heavy-handed with that. Because mobile usage is growing. It's not changing, it's growing exponentially, and now we've got like Google Voice Search, iPhone Voice Search, Siri Voice Search, Alexa Voice Search, and all of that is only showing mobile results. So it's only going further that way. And now Google have gone a little bit further with that new indexing strategy, and they're about to roll out a new thing called mobile first indexing, where they only check the mobile version of your website, only index the mobile version. If you don't have a mobile version, they don't even look.
You will not be on Google's search results if you don't have a mobile website.
So it's only something that they're sort of slowly rolling out now. They're testing it on a couple of websites, but they will be rolling it out. They're 100% confirmed on that. So that is a problem for people that don't have mobile-friendly websites.
You were warned. You were warned. And there's still people that don't have mobile websites. Some of them have either gone and created a really dodgy version of their other website, their desktop version, and said, "Oh, this will do." And what's that going to do for them, Andrew?
Well, that means only that dodgy version will be in the search results now.
Yay!
So if you have a really, really good desktop site, doesn't matter. So the big thing here is you shouldn't have a separate mobile version of the website. And I've done a bit of research this morning, and we've always said responsive web design is the way to go, 100%. So to explain that a little bit better, if you have a mobile version of your website, that's when you have abc.com.au as your desktop website, and then maybe m.abc.com.au as your mobile-only website. That's the only thing that's going to be indexed now is the mobile website. Yep. So if you've got a kind of crappy version of your main website as your mobile site, then kiss the good one goodbye.
And responsive websites are the ones that basically resize. So they should be designed to resize from a desktop view down to an iPad view, down to different width, phone widths, mobile phone widths, and it should show
the same information.
Same content.
Yeah, it should.
And that's great. And the reason why people should have done it that way or should be doing it that way is because it means that when you update your website, which might be from a laptop computer most of the time, a desktop computer, then what you're seeing on your desktop is what you're also going to see on your mobile, and then it's just a quick check, display's fine, done. And the content is exactly the same. So you haven't had to do it in two places and be all tricky. And now if you don't have it, you're not going to show on Google search results.
So you have to sort of ask yourself, you may not know if you have a responsive website or you just have a mobile version or something else, but you have to ask yourself, when I look at my website on the phone, is it a different experience in terms of the content and information to someone on the desktop? If it is, that's a problem. So Google's only going to be reading the mobile version. Google's only checking your phone on a mobile, and it's only using that content to put it in the search results. So that could have a huge impact on your SEO. If you have cut down versions of all your text, or you have cut down versions of anything, or you're just literally not showing certain pages, they're gone.
Crazy.
So there's a couple of ways you can check this. Now
That's my
Google.
next question.
So Google has the mobile testing tool, and we'll put a link to that down the bottom. Now, one thing about that, it's about to be updated. So when Google releases this update, they're also going to have an updated version of this mobile-friendly test. So you can check that now, and it might say it's okay. There might be a couple of things you need to fix up. As soon as they re-release this indexing update, you can guarantee they'll have a new version of this mobile testing tool. So keep on top of that. But the best way to test, and this may be a little bit over people's heads, and we can put some links in to get this set up. But you need Search Console. That's Google Search Console, and that's what all of us webmasters use to keep on top of errors on a website. So if there's any errors showing up on a website, Google's crawled a page, and then suddenly you change the name of that page and it can't find it anymore. Search Console will send you an email for that. So inside Search Console, there is a drop down called Search Traffic. At the bottom of that, there's one called Mobile Usability. And they've said the best way to guarantee that you're going to be okay for this new mobile first indexing change is to check that page. So if you have any errors on that page, which means that Google can't check some of your pages because of it's not mobile usable, then you need to get on top of that. And if you have anything on there that says it can't crawl your website on the mobile usability page, you need to get on top of that, because that's Google trying to check your website as a mobile phone. So that's the best place to look.
Cool. So to recap, when does this come out?
They're already rolling it out.
It's now?
They're testing it. They said they're testing it on a select few websites right now.
Right.
And then it's going to be rolled out country by country. So
Okay.
even as we're saying this, it's probably already starting.
And what's our average across our clients? What's our average number of searches via mobile?
It's above 50%. It's probably more like 60 to 65% is mobile traffic. And depending on what industry you're in, it's probably higher. Like we have some clients that are up to 80% mobile. Anything that involves ticketing for some reason is always a lot higher. Even these days, e-commerce is a lot higher. E-commerce used to only happen on desktop. It's more than 50% on mobile now. People are becoming more trusting to, putting credit card details through mobile. It's getting easier. There's better payment systems now. You
can save your credit card details on your phone just like you can on your laptop. And
your Afterpay, PayPal, it's a lot more secure now.
Yep.
So, yeah, very serious.
Very serious, guys. So if you aren't taking this seriously, then say goodbye to 60, 80% of your traffic from Google search results.
If not all of it. If you don't have a mobile version, you're probably going to be gone.
Give us a call if you need help. We're here to spread the love. Andrew will give you a big cuddle.
Over the phone.
And console you. And
then we'll figure out a solution after the cuddle.
Yeah. We do virtual cuddles. Thanks very much, Andrew. That was very insightful. Thanks for watching, guys. Get Fact Up is available on memedia.com.au, also available on our Facebook page and on YouTube. You can subscribe there and get notified as soon as we go live with that vid. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.